On the hill for the Mariners, Luis Castillo. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And we're underway here in the home opener. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Yelich at the dish. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 away now. And downstairs. Hey!
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor. Angels retired 1-2-3. Leading off, Dominic Canzone. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Swings through that. That just misses. And the count 1-2. Neto under this one. That's out number 2. Brendan Donovan, the next to hit. Yelich moving under it. And that is that. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Castillo measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Inside, ball 1.
That one just misses. Ball 1. Nice grab. And they get the out. That's outside.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. No score here in the second. A little out front there as he swings through it. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here. Out towards right center field. Raley on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
This one in the air, right field. Way back there. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez.
That's foul.
And there's the strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And Naylor swings through that one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Oh, 2 now. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The 0-1. There's the strike.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Ball, that's in.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Ain't too much on that one. And now the right fielder, Luke Raley. And that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. On the ground. Takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a ball popped up. Naylor settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Bryce Teodosio. That one hammered, but pulled foul. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Adele settles underneath it. 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. In the dirt. The 1-2. Yelich should have this one. And there's 2 down. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw
and
save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. First and second, 2 outs. Brendan Donovan digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Carrying well. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Out to short, Neto. And that is the inning. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Joe Adell. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at-bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
On the ground, right side. There's one. A sensational double play. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Grounded out his first time. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball, that's low.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Fair ball. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jose A. Ferrer on to pitch here.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the one open base to work with if needed.
Did he go?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch
Ball.
misses, and that's ball 2. In the air, right field, Raley moving under this one, and that'll do it. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. New pitcher now, Brent Suter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one down. Right down the chute, strike one.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Got him looking for the catch. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, bases empty. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Pinch hitter coming on. Rob Refsnyder looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the air to left center, Teodosio ranging into the alley, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Popped foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
He goes down looking. Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Vaughn Grissom looking to start something with 1 gone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez coming in on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. He popped out his first time. This one in the air, right field. Refsnyder makes his way towards it. Nice grab as he reaches. Bottom of the inning, and From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show with a good one. Getting the nod in this one, Zebby Matthews. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Just about to get started, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. High fly ball down the left field line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
Ball inside.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's a 2-2. Struck him out looking. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's Luis Garcia. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, runner takes off.
Ball,
pitch
in.
misses. Throw
Safe.
to second. He's safe. Just starting out here at Target Field.
No. Inside.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is outside. On a line out towards center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay to third.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Nope.
Check swing.
That's
He
inside.
held up. Ball one. Sliced hard but foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Nope. That's a ball.
That
Ball,
one
that's
missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got a
Laser to the gap should score the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
That's a ball.
On the ground. Base hit. Here comes Wood around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Jacob Young. Line drive, base hit. Tenna round second on his way to third. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Takes it himself. They limit the damage here. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starter, Cade Cavalli. What should we keep an eye on here? Here's Trevor Larnach.
Hey!
Base hit, left center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
To second, Abrams.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often, we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. So he goes the opposite way with that one. And now here is Vinny Pasquantino.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Struck him out of the foul tip. Back in Minnesota. Second inning set to go. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
That's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Pasquantino hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Inside, almost got him. And a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the Nats lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Hey! Ball 1.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Larnach has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Ruiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, hard hit. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Hey! Ball, that's off the plate. That's in. Ball 2.
Grounds one to short. Abrams gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Royce Lewis. Two down, nobody on. Just
That's
missed.
just out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back at Target Field, top half of the 3rd inning, Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Hey.
And there's 1 down. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Next to hit, Jose Tena. And now the 0-1. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Rip to short. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Chase DeLauder. Check swing went around. Strike 1. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The 0-2. In the air out towards right center. Young on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. In the air, left field, Lyle makes his way towards it, but not going to catch up to this one. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Ball, that's down. Ball.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet
That's ball
spot
three.
on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. So a walk
Ball four.
puts runners at first and
base.
second.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Lee in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota as we go to the top of the fourth. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
One up, one down.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Foul ball. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Hey.
Runner on the move. Throw
He's
to
out.
second. Tag. And they got him. 2 down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's got a chance. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. Bottom of the fourth. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Vinny Pasquantino. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. One pitch and one out. Now that's smacked to right center. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Strike on the inside corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Jeffers leads off first with one away. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the base of the wall. Relay throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off.
Makes the catch for the second out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. The 0-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That is the inning. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. On the mound now for the Twins, Anthony Banda.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. 1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Curtis Mead.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Hey!
There's a strike. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. So they turn to their closer, Cole Sands.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Base hit right field. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. Inside,
nope,
just missed. That one off the mark, and a count 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And there's a ball.
Ball 3.
Scott trying to get to it. He hauls it in, 2 away. All loaded up. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Towards first, Pasquantino. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Trevor Larnach.